And there we go, guys. It is JDL time again. One of the last games. It's Cloud9 versus NEXT.kz, and they're not playing 5-on-4. NEXT.kz actually got a problem with one of their players, so they're actually joining later in. So to get this over with, they just wanna hop into the draft and probably just remake into an AP. Anyway, we're Heflatv. I'm Heflatv myself, and with me is Coucher. Let's hop into the draft and let's have fun.
Yeah, it definitely will be fun. I mean, Cloud9, just such a good team. They're playing quite nicely as well. They had a 3-1 best of 5 series against Empire, I think. So we're definitely looking good, and they start up with a Dazzle.
Yep.
So,
Beep beep, beep beep comes out. Like, the bans so far pretty standard, even though NEXT.kz they prefer the Naga over, like, for example, an Invoker ban, but they saved the beep beep and the Shadow Shaman for themselves.
yeah, it's quite weird to see that neither team went for the Invoker to start up with, and now both the Invoker and the Batrider actually just got overlooked as Cloud9. They go for just mass heals with the Dazzle and the Treant Protector.
Yeah, definitely. It's absolutely unusual. Like, this doesn't go along with the current meta at all, but I like it, you know, drafting 100 games on live on stream, and where every time the same stuff comes out, and now finally Cloud9 NEXT.kz, they say screw the meta, we go for something new. Dazzle Treant Protected is, and the Invoker would be still an option. Like, I wonder if the last one of NEXT.kz will be the Invoker.
Yeah, it very well might be. And as we can see, Cloud9 just panning out the possible IO partners, being the Tiny and the Gyrocopter. But NEXT.kz, they have the potential of going for the Invoker themselves still, but they go for the Centaur instead.
Well,
So,
like, I'm really impressed by this. Does that mean Cloud9 takes the Invoker? I can't believe that both teams just, I don't know, circumpicked the Invoker. This is like, it's blasphemy. What happened to the meta? It's a
well,
lone
Lone
druid.
Druid, okay then. Well, keeping the bear alive with the living armor, having the extra push power, as well as, of course, keeping your own towers alive with the living armor from Treant, maybe just got no idea really. I think they played a similar lineup against Empire as well in the series, so that's something that they have actually practiced, and they're bringing the Lone Druid back maybe.
Yep, I actually like it. Lone Druid, like, since the armlet nerf, and with 6.8, you barely see him being out there at the moment, and yeah, I usually like that hero. But yeah, Cloud9 brings him back. That's perfect. But I don't know. I still don't wrap my head around this fact that there's no Invoker on the pitch yet. We have like 2 ban rotations. It has been twice picked already. Next KC, please pick an Invoker, so I'm a happy caster. I just don't get this. It's
But
unbelievable.
well, actually, it would be pretty funny to see him just completely left out, not banned, not picked. I think it would be the first time in like a month or so. So, I mean, happy to see things change, that the teams aren't just going for straight up OP heroes.
Yeah, definitely. But this time, like, so far we saw like instant bans, instant picks. They quite had like a plan what they go for with the draft. But 40 seconds, 50 seconds now, almost down of the overtime, and NEXT.kz actually considering finally what they're gonna pick. Maybe maybe they're just as baffled as me. They're like, wait, guys, there's Invoker isn't banned. Maybe we should go for it. But no, it is a Slark.
So, it will be the Slark IO combination by the looks of it, which, I mean, it has some decent potential with the Pounce, of course, being able to catch up and then follow up with the IO Tether Slow. I mean, it's not the worst combination, and of course the overcharge, extra attack speed, more charges of the Essence Shift for the Slark as well, so
Yep.
there's some synergy at least.
No, I actually like the Slark one, especially like if we see a Orchid Slark. That's definitely something nice to take out the Treant Protector or the Dazzle, like in a support role. The Slark, I mean, being squishy as he is in the HP pool, but like since the buff to his ultimate, such a strong hero to just, you know, especially in mid game, you just don't get a hold of the hero. But we also saw pretty different items build coming out as of late. Slark, like usually I'm like, yeah, Slark, he's rushing that Shadow Blade, but we actually saw a Blink Dagger Slark just this week, and that was a very interesting approach to the hero. Like, blink in, getting the pounce on top, and then just rushing out with the ultimate. That was very, very interesting, that approach. I'm just wondering, what do they synergize the IO with? Like, is this Slark IO?
Yeah, I mean, it's most likely gonna have to be. I don't think they'll send the Slark mid, so it's probably gonna be a safe lane Slark with the off lane Centaur, and of course Shadow Shaman probably supporting as well, although it might be a mid lane Shadow Shaman, but I doubt it. And in the meantime, Cloud9 they pick up an axe as well, so
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
I like
really
it.
fun lineup.
We're actually kind of spoiled with the axe picks at the moment. Like, we casted all the games of Power Ranges and Total Aggression, then also the final of the D2 row where Power Ranges met versus Total Aggression. Like, so many axes coming out. I think we casted about 7 axes just this week, and I like the axe. The more I cast him, the more I like him. Like, especially when you see an Ultra Kill dunk coming out, just dunk, dunk, dunk. It's just hilarious to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most entertaining heroes to watch, I guess. And it's kind of crazy how popular the axe has suddenly become. And looking to see great things from that hero once again.
Yep, and they ban out the Storm, and now the 5th ban of Cloud9 is the Invoker, because they still see the possibility that NEXT.kz is actually going for the Invoker in the mid. So both teams decide to ban out a mid hero, and finally it's the Invoker. But this is absolutely, I don't know, new frontiers. For, I don't know, about a month we saw the Invoker first ban, first pick material, and like even stats wise it is the most banned and most picked hero after 6.8, and he just got the 5th slot. And we end the draft with a Timber for NEXT.kz and the Shadow Fiend on Cloud9. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I guess we got to get into the new lobby now, though.
Yep, we definitely have to. This is an AP remake, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Shouldn't take too long. I mean, everybody should be ready, and hopefully the final player from NEXT.kz has arrived by this time.
Yeah, it looked like there was 5. Let's just hope it is. Because there's nothing worse for the viewers, for the casters, and also for the enemy team when there's actually like 9 and 10. It's the same when you queue up for a pub or for a rank for whatever, and there's 9 out of 10 after you already waited like 5 minutes. It's like the worst thing that can happen. Especially when the servers are unstable and everything, and you take like 5 or to 10 minutes in when you group up with someone, and then after 5 minutes you get 9 out of 10. This is really the time why you want to throw your screen off the balcony.
Yeah. Well, at least we can use the time to talk about the last picks a little bit. Although I'm completely blanking at the moment. It was... What the hell were the picks even?
The picks were really messy. Well, we
I mean,
had the Shadow Fiend was last. We had Axe,
yeah.
Centaur, Dazzle. I forgot the last one for Cloud9. But on the other side, we had the Timber was the last pick. We had the
Oh yeah, the
Io
Timber
with
and the
Slug.
Shadow Fiend, okay.
Yeah, that was the last pick.
So, I mean, the Timber, so it just... Where are they gonna lane the Slark then for NEXT.kz? I mean, they have the Centaur, they have the Timber so as well, so 2 potential offlaners. Is it really gonna be Slark mid lane?
It's one opportunity for them to get the Slug pretty big, pretty fast. I mean, against the Shadow Fiend, it would be possible, but I don't know. I don't want to. No, I don't want to even comment on the laning at the moment for NEXT.kz. They also got a stand-in in, so their 5th player actually got problems. Simply for that reason, I don't know. Maybe they even shift around.
Yeah, might very well be. I mean, I think...
But who's actually missing for NEXT.kz? We have What the Fucker, we have Mantis, Stalcat is in, Reeves is in. That leaves Equal missing, I guess.
Yeah. I guess it has to be.
It has
All
to
the
be.
other names make sense. So yeah, Equal isn't there. Their usual support player, I believe.
Yep. But anyway, let's see. The AP was quite fast. Now we just hop into the next one. Let's just pray that the spectators actually load.
Yeah, it's
It looks like it, at least.
always intense to just wait for the spectator, especially as there are 12 of them at the moment.
We had this week already. Like 4 times remake or something like that. First because of players, then the admin deceit, and then eventually like casters deceit as well, with all the Steam problems up. And Cloud9, they seem to be absolutely in a rush. Like, they instantly pick the heroes, bam bam bam. But NEXT.kz, they're absolutely chilled. They're like, yeah guys, let's have a nice game. It's a best of 2. We have time.
How do you think Cloud9 are actually gonna lane this now? Like, are they gonna send the lone druid off lane?
I don't know. I just don't want to say anything because I might be absolutely wrong, especially for the NEXT.kz side.
That's why they're called predictions, man. They don't have to be right all the time.
Now the viewers gonna hate even more on me if I say something wrong there.
Man, don't be a pussy, man.
But anyway, it takes quite some time till they actually pick the heroes. But either way, we get into the game pretty soon. Just hope. Yep, overlays are out.
Well, it should be 4 seconds until the game loads now, so I think everybody has actually picked up their heroes as well. So hopefully no long pauses or any pauses at all incoming.
Yep, anyway, we go for a fast team introduction. The stand-in who just came in is playing the Beep Beep IO, and it's Cat. We have Starcat on the Centaur, Mantis is playing the Slark, Reeves is on the Shadow Shaman, and last but not least, it is What the Fucker on the Timber, heading towards the offlane.
And for Cloud9 on the tire side, Sing Sing will be taking up the mid lane role on the Shadow Fiend, leaving Kotori as in Eternal Envy to go on the Lone Druid towards his safe lane, and an aggressive tri-lane by the looks of it with Pylai on the Dazzle, Bone 7 playing the Axe, and Aoi 2000 on the Tree and Protector.
Yep. Looks like aggressive try, and the rest is pretty standard coming out at the moment. Well, the bear scouting a bit here. What the Fucker is giving him some punches, but that's pretty much it. So far, the only ward coming out is by Cloud9. It is pretty much a standard ward, giving vision to the bottom rune and a bit into the mid, plus of course the other side. And the next ward is coming out by the Radiant side, giving pretty much the same vision. And there comes the nice aggressive ward behind the tower, giving vision here. So they definitely want to make something work here.
Oh, the Lone Druid might be in trouble. He's shackled up. The Whirling Death was used already as well. What the fuck? Just going with the body block. With some right clicks coming out from Reeves. Can they get the first blood? The Whirling Death off cooldown. Yes, that's the first blood. Wow, nice. Eternal Envy did not see that one coming.
No, nice body block there by the Timber. And the Whirling Death second time ready. And now, that's nice. He's wishing good luck right after he got the first blood. So, nice little head start there for NEXT.kz.
Oh, but actually NEXT.kz are completely just sacrificing their own bottom lane at the moment. Axe went with the creep skip, and now they're already going aggressive on the tier 1 tower.
Yep, but this will end up in a very, very early tier 1 then.
Yeah, I mean, there's not even a single hero to stop it from happening. So the early gold, actually, I think it might backfire for NEXT.kz if they don't stop the push, at least for the tier 2 tower.
Yep, and that's exactly what happens. Axe will just creep skip the entire wave, getting out the gold. He's supported by Pylai anyway, so the Shadow Wave is coming out, keeping him high HP. And that tier 1 will go down before 2 minutes. This is probably one of the fastest tier 1s down ever.
Yeah, it definitely is super fast at the moment. And, well, they get the extra gold, whereas NEXT.kz, they're actually struggling quite hard. The IO is stacking up the jungle in the meantime. Maybe the Centaur is gonna try to farm it up. Although they're just losing so much XP and gold with nobody actually farming their jungle or being on the lane. But Stalcat might get caught out. There's no Shadow Poison, or Poison Touch rather, from Pylai.
It's still strange, like after the tier 1 goes down, Stalcat actually looks into his own safe lane. It's like, oh, maybe we should not have done that. But in the meantime, what the fuck is going aggressive there on Eternal?
Yeah, they're shocked as well. They can't get in range by the looks of it though. Kotori is just fast enough to run away and heal up. Even the living armor on him just in case.
Yeah, and the bear is just cock blocking the Rasta, so he doesn't get in range for the shackles.
Oh, there's the poison touch onto Stalcat. No further slows, unfortunately. So no kills happening yet as Pylai gets a disconnect.
Well, there we go. Like, no game without a proper pause, I guess. Usually we see it right at the start, but now it took 2 minutes for the first pause. Well, that's at least the achievement so far.
Looks like Eternal Envy is mad a little bit.
Yep, pretty much. Game's lost. Bone 7 gave it up.
Actually, I guess we have some nice time to actually check the mid lane matchup now. The Slark, he doesn't have a stout shield or anything, and actually has been taking some heavy harassment from the races coming out from the Shadow Fiend, I guess. But neither of them has too many last hits. 6 and 2 on the Slark, with Sing Sing sitting on 5 and 1. So as far as last hits go, they're quite equal at the moment.
Yep, definitely. And I mean, the problem about the Shadow Fiend at the moment on Sing Sing is that he does not have the souls. He just got 6 souls, like 1 from a deny and 5 last hits, and he needs the souls to be actually like prevailing on his lane, getting the damage up. But at the moment, he's definitely still waiting for those souls. Hopefully he gets them in the next creep wave.
He's probably looking to get them really fast, but we can see the tier 2 tower under some aggression. There's the leech hit to slow down Stalkat. Will there be the Berserker's Call? Nice hoof stomp though, stopping the initiation. But this tier 2 tower, there's a double creep wave coming at it, and Bone 7 just creep skipping once again on the axe.
Yep, this reminds me so much of the Power Rangers game, where we had like at minute 4 or minute 6.
Oh, there's the Berserker's Call as well. Stalkat poison touch to slow him down. He uses the hoof stomp. But will it actually be enough? Yes, the tether for the extra movement speed is there.
Now eventually the IO is rotating in, but this tower, I mean, it's already lost 80% HP there.
It's gonna go down as well. There are still 2 range creeps hitting away at it. Now the Dazzle as well as the tree and just starting the right click as well. The Glyph actually gets used. TP coming in as well, Shadow Shaman. But they get the kill onto the center. Reeves uses nothing actually. Ether Shock came out, but Bone 7 might go down. The tower is so low. They get the kill on the axe. Shadow Shaman on the run now with another TP coming in by Stalkat. But I don't think he'll actually get anything, or will he? There's the tether movement speed. He has the boots as well. Dazzle is gonna forfeit his life. Oh, he dodges the hoof stomp. Double H. It's only level 1, but they should get the kill. Just chase him down.
Yep. There he goes, like eventually. So they paid this tier 2 with 2 deaths, but they got a kill on top of it. So after all, this is still a better trade for Cloud9.
Yeah, it definitely is, but I think they actually might have gotten it better. Bone 7, he got the tower aggro. I think he should have maybe just gone next to the heroes to get some extra spins and get the easier kill on the Dazzle, or not Dazzle, the Shadow Shaman.
Yep. I don't know, but still, like this early gold coming in there from 2 towers plus a couple of kills, it's... Well, it's definitely a nice start for Cloud9, especially for the simple fact that, yeah, even the heroes not being on that lane get that gold, and they definitely need it. I mean, there's the Shadow Fiend in the mid, who's really happy about this 400 gold, and of course, Eternal Envy there on the lone trade, but he's not doing too bad after all. 11 in 1 now, with everybody except for the Timber leaving that lane. Now we see Shadow Shaman having like a little sneak peek into the mid, but the Dazzle is backing up Sing Sing, and he also got the Illusion Rune.
Yeah, the question for me is now that whether Cloud9 are gonna continue their aggressive tower kills on the other lanes as well. Or are they just gonna try to farm up now, go into the jungle with the axe a little bit?
Well, doesn't seem like they want to do anything now. Cloud9 is happy with those towers. It doesn't seem there comes any initiative. Like, well, Aoi is now rotating into the top lane, so what the fuck. I don't think he has to care too much unless he gets the bear with a entangle. But there, Reeves is rotating in as well, and they actually might get Aoi. No, Aoi.
Yeah, Reeves, he went down the bottom side for a little while. If he had just kept running straight towards the top, he might have gotten it, but Mantis, mid lane, just has to run away. Has his Shadow Dance now, so once he's out of vision, actually regions out quite a bit, but what the fuck, he did get rooted up, but Reeves is there with the other shock. And the Timber really should be fine anyway, like you said, with the Timber chain.
Yeah, but still, it's getting pretty hairy for Timbersaw if he gets that entangle and doesn't manage to chain away pretty fast. And then we saw he already failed with 1 chain, so... Yep, chaining Oxygen definitely doesn't work out.
Oh, we might be in trouble. The Shackles doesn't come out. Actually, they get it in the end. The trees are cut down, and now we should go down a few more right clicks, but they don't have detection. The early point in Nature Sky is just working out wonders, and what the fuck? Drop in really low. He's low on mana as well, but Mantis is coming in on the Slark. Can he find something? Oh, he uses another Nature Skies as Kotori, or rather Eternal Enemy on the run. I think he's gonna fall for sure. It's just a matter of time. Mantis uses the Shadow Dance for extra movement speed, but there's the other shot.
Yep. But at the same time, Sing Sing versus the IO, and IO is just going down. 2 raises and a right click, that was already enough. And now Sing Sing is happy, he's finally getting up his soul, so his right click actually matters now.
He's doing quite a lot, and Bone 7 actually just farming up the Radiant jungle has the highest amount of last hits in the game, and the Blink Dagger together with the
Frank. They wanna go on motherfucker.
Oh yeah, will there be any stuns though? Actually, are we dropping really low and goes down in the chakram of the Timber, so Pilaidai is the next one on the target. This Timber chain does so much damage. There's the Whirling Death as well. Pilaidai has the Shallow Grave, and what the fuck, without too much mana, has to back off.
Yep, but still, he's...
Oh, mid lane. They might get Mantis. The blink in by Bone 7. Berserker's Call as well. There's the Cutting Blade.
The dunk.
So, first dunk of the game, 7 minutes in, not bad.
Yeah, what I really like is that early medallion coming out by the Dazzle, by Pilaidai. It's doing so much work already, but now he's in trouble against what the fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck is there? There's the Living Armor actually keeping him alive for the time being. Their Timber Chain got used, but he actually moved way too far from the Dazzle to actually follow up.
Yep, he definitely has to. They have to go back now. Aoi rotated in. Eternal is there, so yeah. But they still go aggressive mode here.
Yeah, they go to Timber Chain, it misses, and the immediate Nature Skies by Aoi. And TP out by the Timber, so actually no stuns to stop him either.
Okay, that was actually interesting TP, I have to say that.
Actually, Stalkat has just picked up his Blink Dagger now as well on NEXT.kz. I mean, he didn't have a good start, but of course with the 2 towers going down and Bone 7 only farming the jungle.
Oh, and Mantis might find the Axe, but Axe just blinks away. So now we have on both sides, we have the Blink Initiation. We have the Centaur Warrunner and the Axe having the Blink Initiation. So it's kind of who gets it first and who gets it on multiple target. Like, I don't know, multiple target hook stomp into the double edge, into the double edge damage on multiple targets. That really hurts. But then again, it's the same for the Axe. If the Axe gets multiple targets called, that definitely hurts. Especially spin to win. If he's lucky on the spins, then he can dunk a target right away. This is really a dangerous combination. Also looking pretty fast into the crafts. We have 3,000 gold advantage for Cloud9, obviously because of the towers. And yeah, XP wise, it's pretty much close to 0. Like a small advantage for Cloud9 at the moment, but yeah, the craft is already going towards 0.
Yeah, oh, there's the pounce on to Pilaidai by Mantis, but Mantis drops really low in return. The Shallow Grave comes out as well to buy some time. There's the Living Armor, and Mantis can't even get a solo kill on a level 5. Oh, the Berserker's Call hasn't come out yet, but he's keeping chase. The Stampede just used just in case for Mantis to get away, but they go with the Chakram. Bone 7 might be in trouble. There's the IO relocate.
Oh,
Solo
greed is bad.
still.
This was so greedy. He really wanted to get that Slark.
Yeah, I mean, definitely overextension there. They knew that the Centaur is at least level 6, so Stampede was always a possibility there. And just, like you said, feed.
Yep, absolutely greedy. That diving tier 1 almost into tier 2, like, was kind of obvious that at some point NEXT.kz will rotate in. And like, surprisingly, besides the early towers, of course, which is really nice for NEXT.kz, but it's 6-4 on the kill score. So at the moment, looking good for NEXT.kz.
It's not too bad. I mean, they have to get the kills. They have the more aggressive lineup at the moment. And looking at the net worth though, wow, they want to get Aoi as in the mid lane. Mantis in big trouble, Sing Sing with the Requiem of Souls just wrecks apart the Slark.
Yep, at the same time, what the fuck, I actually got the kill on the Chain Protector, but this was so lucky. Like, he had the pounce onto Sing Sing, but Bone 7, like, he blinked in and actually got the call on the double damage.
He's going for IO as well. He gets the Berserker's Call off. Sing Sing coming in. He doesn't get the rage, unfortunately. And Reeves is there with the Serpent Force, but goes down to 1 dunk of the Axe. And Pilaidai actually has to back off, gets the Shallow Grave. But what the fuck, I will be able to chase him down on the Timber, so most likely. Does he get the kill? The Living Armor actually keeping him alive, but finally the Whirling Death does its job, as in the mid lane they get Sing Sing as well. The Stampede got used, Mantis chasing for more. There's the pounce onto Aoi. Lead Sheet gets used and Mantis drops solo. Will there be a dunk? Of course there will.
So much action going on, like both teams just going all out, but yeah, unfortunately Mantis again getting caught out by the Axe. Like the Axe against the the Slark works just wonders. He has no HP, especially at the start. Now they want to
Oh,
go.
they're going for Eternal Envy, Timber Chain, Whirling Death,
Easy.
Chakram, easy. Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
That's a lot
But
of
now
damage.
Twilight
Actually, Twilight Die. Wow.
With all the minus armor coming out.
Oh, there's the stomp by Stalcat, but just a random hoof stomp, nothing to follow up with.
What a game so far. And they want to go again.
I mean, Sing Sing is still quite an easy pickup because he went for the Hand of Midas. So still quite squishy, even with the trades on power. Or the strength, what the hell am I saying?
No, but now we have like 4 versus 4 here in mid. And, well, what the fuck? Checking for the 12-minute rune, but the 12-minute rune was bottom. Like, Axe spotted it out, and now Sing Sing is actually heading for it. But
Yep.
Mantis, just sneaky little.
Oh,
fishy.
Stalcat, there's the hoof stomp onto the Dazzle, there's the double edge as well. Will there be the Shallow Grave Poison Touch? Does come out. And yes, Pylida is still alive, living armor as well. They're chasing down the Centaur, who just
There's the
overextended
dunk.
himself.
Yeah,
And
the dunk is coming out. That was quite some overextension. He just does not have enough level to make this a pretty short life for the Dazzle. Like he has 4 points into the double edge already. This is just 400 damage though. And now what the fuck with the IO, they want to go for the tier 1, probably trading the tier 1 that is getting pushed pretty soon now by Cloud9. But the cliff has been used and now the living armor is on the tower as well. That's the problem when you play against the.
oh, Mass Serpent Wars go out, but they're completely useless at the moment. Mantis body blocked as well, can't go in, but there's the relocate from behind. They kill off Aoi, Pylida is the next in line. There's the weave actually for the minus armor. They get the kill finally. Shackles onto Bone 7 as well. Can they kill him before he gets the Berserker's Call? No, they can't. And the Requiem of Souls doing so much damage as well. They're gonna kill the Shadow Shaman. A nice hoof stomp with the double edge, but he's only alone there. Oh, actually this Chakram from what the fuck? Can he get the axe as well somehow? He doesn't have any trees to Timber Chain to. Actually, yes, he does. He
Very
finds
nice
the one,
chain
he
there.
gets the kill. Double
And
edge onto Eternal Envy. My
So
god.
there goes the complete team wipe for Cloud9. Like, pretty nice hoof stomp there. This was a 4-man hoof stomp, right? If I'm not mistaken. 4-man hoof stomp and 2-man double edge that really hurt them. And the far away Chakra just getting the rest of it. And now, well, I guess they want to follow up with the tier 1, but like they're pretty low HP, pretty much out of mana, and Aoi's already here. So, but what forth and back in these fights so far? 15 and 11 on the scoreboard, showing graphs pretty fast, just out of curiosity. Like, the gold is actually back to 0 and probably climbing a bit towards NEXT.kz simply for the fact that the tier 1 in top went down, and this was an entire team wipe for Cloud9. Experience-wise, NEXT.kz now having a 4k experience lead.
Yeah, this fight was so huge, especially for the Timber. So I mean, looking at the net worth, he's suddenly ahead, but he gets Berserker's Call just as he picks up the Bloodstone. Thank God he got the Timber Chain away. If he had gone down, oh, the relocate came in as well. They're gonna get Aoi. He's dropping really low, goes down as well. Can they get more though? Pylida on the run, Reeves gets the shackles, maybe. Yes, of course he does. Stalcat is there, has the hoof stomp, double edge as well, and they get the 1 kill. Can they get more though? Midlane, what the fuck, still wants to continue. Eternal Enemy drops so low, he's not even in true form. He goes down as well, 3 heroes down.
Oh,
And
but
Bone 7.
Yeah, his dagger
Oh.
just got interrupted. Oh, and he wanted to go for the double edge, but the dagger just came up, so Bone 7 actually gets out of here. But wow, these trades are definitely not in favor for Cloud9. What are they doing? Now the Master Rewards are coming out, this tier 1 is getting definitely pushed down. Cloud9, I don't know, are they just still in troll mode? Like, I mean the draft was already unusual and everything, but now with NEXT.kz just fighting pretty much better, and the problem is the Shadow Fiend not having too much farm, the Lone Druid not having too much farm, but fighting so early, especially, I don't know, Eternal Envy staying ranged on that Lone Druid. He's just such an easy target for the Timber at the moment, and this time it actually didn't work out that the axe disabled. Oh my god.
The Centaur gets Berserker's Call on the top lane, and the tank
Dunk.
finishes him up.
Bone 7 is really happy about those dunks. But yeah, Bone 7 is the one who can disable Mantis the best, simply for the fact that when he calls him, like, I mean, the Slark, even on level 10, you get 1290 HP now with, yeah, he went into strength power threats. Belt of Strength on top of it. Oh, and they go mid.
Oh, relocate coming in. They want to get Eternal Enemy. Once again, the Chakram actually misses, so he's not slowed down, but the Timber Chain does hit. The Wisp Spirit's coming in, and the Whirling Death gets the kill. Eternal Enemy, just worst game of his life almost.
Yeah,
0,
he
6, and
he doesn't get anything. He needs to go somewhere in another lane where, with a lot less action and just get some farm up on that lone druid. And in the meantime, yep, the mid tier 1 got denied.
NEXT.kz are actually playing really well. Oh, Bone7 gets the Berserker's Call onto what the fuck up, but there's the overcharge with the tether as well. Oh, that damage, Bone7 almost dropping, but the overgrowth came out by Ao, and what the fuck actually falls down. He commits suicide. I think that might have been a mistake, and they're gonna get Io as well with the dunk.
I love to see the dunks. But now Reeves got a Blink Dagger. He can go on something, and there he actually goes for Pilot Eye. He finds him.
He uses the Serpent Wars as well, and Stalkat comes in just in case with his Wolfstone to provide some extra damage.
Pretty nice there. He was already like untrapped pretty much by the mass Serpent Wards, but now the Serpent Wards. Carti, the Catapult, is farming the Serpent Wards.
Well, I still can't say that I agreed with the suicide there. He had actually a decent enough HP pool to try to Timber Chain away. I guess he was going for the certain not dying, because actually he was 13 and 0 at the time. So if he had died, somebody would have gotten so damn rich.
Yeah,
so
I guess it was kind of weird. Like, I actually thought the Wisp might have a relocate out, but apparently not. So I actually thought he brings What the Fucker to the fountain and then just, you know, throws away his own life just for the sake of the team, but didn't happen. Like, he committed suicide before anything else could happen.
Yeah, I mean, just playing it safe, I guess.
And there's a relocate.
Oh, yeah, they're going on in. There's the Hex as well. Sing Sing gonna get caught down. He's shackled up. There's the Timber Chain. Actually, nice Shallow Grave by Pilot Eye. And BKB activated as well by the Shadow Pin. But the Haste Rune Timber Saw is going for the Timber Chain. Doesn't get it quite. Chakra misses as well. Sing Sing is still alive. Berserker's Call and dunk.
Oh my god. Greed is bad. He got called before he could go for Whirling Death on the Shadow Fiend. So Greed is definitely bad. I mean, in the meantime, Mantis is doing some damage to the tier 2, but yeah, Cloud9 is gonna take this opportunity, this little time window they got, and go into Roshan. And without the Timber, it's kind of hard to contest. But then again, Timber is almost back. If they want to contest, they have to go now. And I think they will attempt. Mantis will jump in.
They need to go soon. Their coach is going down, and
it's not doing it.
Sing Sing? Yeah, Sing Sing has the Aegis now as well. They're going aggressive. Bone7 wants to chase down Stalkat. He has the Battle Hunger on him, so the movement speed is there, but oh, Stampede gets used. There's the Hex on the Axe as well. In the background, whoa, Timbers are doing so much damage. Already dropped slow, and Io actually on the run now. Sing Sing is about to die as well if the Timbersaw comes in, but he's just late to the party, and he's gonna get wrecked in return. Mantis tries to get the kill, but that's the Aegis only pop, and Mantis has to back off. Horrible fight after horrible fight for NEXT.kz, and Stalkat
went in there
onto 2, but nothing coming out of it.
This fight was already over. Everybody went back after Sing Sing's Aegis got popped. It was a 2-for-1, and now I think, yeah, Bone7 bought back, so I don't know why the Centaur actually jumped in there. That was pretty much throwing away his life. With Sing Sing coming back from the Aegis, Bone7 buying back, and everybody else already retreated after the Aegis, so I don't think the Centaur got the memo of, like, guys, let's go back. We just got the Aegis popped in a 2-for-1 trade. Not too bad.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, NEXT.kz, they were looking kind of good at some point, but suddenly, looking at the graphs, they threw away such a lead.
Yep, they threw away 2k gold lead, now 3k in favor of Cloud9.
Highlight eye, oh, Mantis actually Berserker's Call on him. Will there be a dunk in time? The Blade Mail will be there, but nice Shadow Dance just before the dunk came.
The dunk was pretty much in range, but he waited. Now they turn
there's
around.
The Hex onto the Axe. Stampede used as well. There's the Shackles coming out, and Axe is gonna fall for sure. Or is it? There's the nice Shallow Grave and TP out. Oh, what plays there by Cloud9.
Nice one. They did not have anything left. Used the hacks before it just came back on cooldown there. Oh well.
This is really weird. I mean, this Shallow Grave is so nice, but they're going on Pilot Eye now. There's no Shallow Grave coming out anymore. The Timber Chain gets the kill.
Yep. He stayed there, the tier 2. He thought he's safe, but yeah, with the Timber. But Aoi.
Oh, they might go for Aoi. They have the
sentry
now. Oh, he drops really low, but Bone 7 with the Berserker's Call is there, of course, and will get the tank, or no, the Timber Chain away. The Battle Hunger is still active and TP out by Whatafaka to try and escape. And in the meantime, Aoi gets caught in the Mass Serpent Wards by Reeves. And Sing Sing also going down mid lane before, whoa. Stalkat with the stone, with the double edge onto Bone 7, with Spirits coming in as well, and Io grabs the kill. So,
I don't know, this trading, like this ends up now in a tier 1, and if... Oh well, there's now the cliff coming out again by Cloud9, but... Oh well. Actually, they might even lose the other, like Timber is trying to... Yeah, he actually might get that deny on the tier 1.
Yeah, he really should. One more hit. Yeah,
yeah.
Nicely done.
Deny is coming out. So, nice tower trade there. Getting the kill on Cloud9's tier 1 and denying your own there. But the TPs are coming in.
Yeah, immediate stun onto Eternal Enemy. At least he's in true form, so can tank it up, especially with the living armor there as well. And a Stampede used it on for defensive measures to back off.
Yep, and he also has to care, like his bear is really low HP. And now this tower is getting the deny as well. 24 HP. No, actually, no, they're healing it up.
They're healing it up.
Yeah. Why denying a tower if you got a tree protector was absolutely wrong there. Of course, they're gonna heal it.
And actually, Slark might find somebody. Eternal Enemy doesn't have the true form activated, so the Invis rune might pay off for the Slark at the moment. Is he waiting for someone? Maybe they relocate. Yeah, probably.
Oh,
they're going in. There's the one right click. Pounce as well. What the fuck? Ace there with a nice chakram. That's an easy pick off.
Yep, that's very easy one. It's exactly what I said about the lone druid. He has to go somewhere else, try to find some farm, but as soon as he did, like Mantis was already there on the Slark, and the Slark is just getting fatter and fatter, and we have a relocate just for the tower. This is, yep, this is merely for the tower. The cliff is out, so they can go for it easily. And Cloud9, well, they just placed the observer here in mid, and now they go back. They don't even want to do some damage there on the tier 2 mid, because it's just too risky.
They just don't care at all by the looks of it.
No.
I mean...
Not much caring this day.
Oh, Berserker's Call just barely missing. Or actually, it hit mid pounce, so the pounce still went away. And once he pounced over the edge, over the cliff, the Berserker's Call made it so that Mantis was actually running towards the axe for a little while.
That's a good thing about pounce. Like, if you get the pounce off and you get called in mid-flight or something, you will still... You know, you still target the axe, but you're away. It's the same with Mirana Leap, for example. The only problem is, like, if you get, for example, stand and leap or pounce, then you actually stand still where you are. But yeah, doesn't go for Berserker's Call.
Yeah, and I don't actually know which team has the advantage. Sing Sing is the leader in the network chart. But then again, Timbersaw is really close behind, but he's only on 5 Bloodstone charges.
Bone 7 is on the hunt. He's invisible now.
Oh yeah, he gets Stalkat with the Berserker's Call, but what the fuck is their Timber Chain? But the Blade Mail on Axe actually doing a lot of damage onto the Timbersaw in return. And they're having to back off for the time being. Or will they reinitiate Stalkat? The Blink Dagger is off down. Yes, Stalkat is on the hunt. Stampede used as well. Will he get the blink though? Reeves comes in, but he doesn't get the Hex. There's the BKB by Sing Sing. They blow up the Shadow Shaman. Highlight Eye in the background. Drops low, but not low enough. And Stalkat might go down. Will there be a root? No, there won't. So we 1-for-1 as Axe drops. And nice blink away by Whatafaka. Goes in for just a Chakram and backs off immediately.
Yeah, but Cloud9, they flipped the switch now. They're playing a lot more carefully because they said like, hey guys, I thought we're gonna win this game easily.
Yeah, it's really a game of back and forth. Like net worth, Sing Sing and Whatafaka, almost the same. The same applies to both Mantis as well as Bone 7.
Yeah,
so
and except for the XP craft, everything is just going forth and back. Like in gold, it's pretty much even the way it goes forth and back. But like XP wise, NEXT.kz still have like a 5k lead, but at 25 minutes, this can turn around. Just one bad team fight and this 5k is just melting away.
Yeah, it's like one big team fight for sure can make the difference. Although there's some nice item pickups coming out from NEXT.kz. Stalkat has picked himself up a Heaven's Halberd, so won't get right clicked as much by the Shadow Fiend, and of course the ability to disarm either Sing Sing or most likely the Spirit Bear.
And Bone 7 went for a Maelstrom now.
He's had it for quite some time actually as well. If he turns it into a Mjolnir, I mean,
Mantis
it's quite a... Oh, there's the relocate. Hex onto Eternal Enemy. Highlight Eye getting blown up in the background, and Lone Druid is gonna get shackled up. Gonna go down, Sing Sing. Nothing he can do. Way too late to the party. And the Timber Chain through. He has to activate the BKB if he wants to escape. And he goes for the massive Requiem of Souls Reef. Gets taken down. There's Bone 7 for a nice Berserker's Call. Doesn't get the dunk, but Stalker goes down nevertheless. And Mantis has to back off as what the fuck. The focus of the targets now. Or target off focus, whatever, as Mantis shadow dances away and...
This is not over yet,
Gets
Timber.
more. Oh, Bone 7 gets the Berserker's Call onto the Timber, so but Io comes in, nice overload, preventing some damage from coming out, and what the fuck gets the counter onto Bone 7 now. Sing Sing in some trouble, pounced up as well, no BKB to activate, and he will take a fall.
Now, Aoi, do they have the Taction to make this a full team wipe?
I don't think so.
No, they don't. But still, like, really nice fall from back there. Mantis and a Timbersaw kiting away. Mantis healing up just by his ultimate, and a Timbersaw getting the support by the IO, of course. And by the way, the tower, who was already on 24 HP, will, I guess, eventually go down now. But the cliff is coming out, so they want to hold on to that towers. They don't want to give NEXT.kz even more of a gold advantage there when it comes to towers. So, and since they know they can't fully commit, they just go back. This is exactly what I always say when a Train Protector is on the pitch. Like, if you have a Train Protector, you just have to kill the tower. If you go back and just scratch the tower a bit, it will get healed up, so you might as well not go for it if you can't fully commit.
Yeah, and at the moment, this Living Armor has been doing so much work just on the towers purely, if not on the heroes. I mean, early game, it mattered on the heroes as well, but now there's just so much collateral damage coming out from everywhere that it doesn't matter as much. Maybe if it comes to a long chase or something, then it can help. But mid-fight, it's not as important, but definitely good for keeping the towers alive.
Yep, definitely. And well, so far now both teams sort of take a small break, which is then again I think in favor of Cloud9, because I mean Cloud9, they still have all the potential they need, but in mid, yeah, Bone 7 already saw that coming, and yeah, he instantly blinks out by the time Stalkhead comes in for the hoof stomp attempt. But yeah, I think Cloud9, they got the late game. Like, if the Shadow Fiend and the Lone Druid farm, like, there's not much they can do. But because, I don't know, Slark has its limits, and he's now always on the hunt. He's not really farming. So, yeah, at the moment I just think Cloud9, they can anytime win this game if they just get the break to farm. But now...
Oh, relocate Hex onto Sing Sing before the BKB, shackled up as well. There's the Hoofstorm coming out just in case. Oh, nice shallow grave though. Sing Sing actually might stay alive. He goes for the Requiem of Souls. Will he go down? Of course he will. The Serpent works from such a long range, getting the kill, and Reeve now easy left alone, but Mantis comes in. There's the pounce as well as the Dazzle gets hexed up. But Berserker's Call did come out, and Mantis going for the Dazzle. Nevertheless, the right clicks coming in, the Essence Shift as well. But Mantis body blocked up, pounce misses as well. But what the fuck are coming in from the background? They're just going for the split targets as the Dazzle is about to fall just before the Shallow Grave came out. And the Eternal Enemy, he gets spotted out, but they're going for Aoi instead. Do they have detection, or are they just guessing at the moment? Looks like they're guessing.
This invisibility, like, granted by Aoi, it's just doing so much work. He was swapping forth and back between the Lone Druid and himself, and they actually both get out. Like, really nice plays coming out there, but I don't know why NEXT.kz, they could invest in Gem, and they, like, I mean, a Gem would have given them already 3 more kills, because every time they just got away like this. So this is 900 gold pretty much spent for very good cause, and this time they're gonna fully commit to this tower. This is the mid-tier 2 going down, and well, bottom is pushed out at the moment, but still we look at soon Cloud9 without having any towers left.
Yeah, it's looking pretty decent for NEXT.kz. They've been winning some pretty nice fights lately, and just look at the farm on Io. Look at the item he's going for. That's kind of hilarious.
Wow, okay, Io, you got farm, that's for sure.
He's only like 800 gold away from his own Bloodstone. I mean, I can't say I agree with it too much maybe, but I guess the regen coming out as well as just the pure health
Oh, but
pool
they-
for him to overcharge.
Cloud9 just smoked into Roshan, and this looks like a very uncontested Roshan. I mean, Roshan -8 armor with the medallion up. But now, Mantis Illusion actually scouts it out. There comes the Berserker Call, but they won't be fast enough to contest this. Roshan goes down,
Yes.
Sing Sing picks it up, and this is giving Cloud9 pretty decent advantage in the next fight.
And actually, Cloud9 has picked themselves up a Daedalus now on Sing Sing. So the Shadow Fiend, if he can actually right click, he's doing quite a lot of damage. He's sitting on 17 souls at the moment, so can pick up 15 more, which is 30 extra damage. So he'll be critting for around 600 to 700 already.
Yep. And Reeves on the Shadow Shaman, he just picked up a Ghanem Scepter, so the wards also start to do quite some significant damage. But they have to be placed pretty nicely. Like, the best way, or the best outcome would be, like, you place them around the building, of course, and in the meantime while the fight goes on, like, they do the building damage. But then again, like, so far we saw the wards just coming out for ganks, even the single target ganks, he used the wards, I mean, full commitment to that kill. So, I don't know. Pretty interesting so far, the use of the mass open wards. I think with the Aghanim's, they still wanna get this, I don't know, in the center of the team fight, or of course, for the building damage. They have to. Because at some point, we look at 32 minutes at the moment, and they have to break high ground pretty soon.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them if they delay it out even more. At the least, Eternal Enemy isn't farming up too much, and the Spirit Bear actually isn't too much of a threat for NEXT.kz. But still, I mean, they can't do this forever. And looking at Slark, actually, I can't say I'm agreeing with his item choice. He went for the S and Y, which isn't bad by its own right, but he's going for the Eye of Skadi on top of that now.
Yep. But as I said, like, his farm is not too great. Like, he's 5th in the net worth at the moment. Like, he got overtaken by Axe, Lone, and Shadow Fiend. This is what comes out if you fight all the time, or if you're looking for potential kills, but you're not farming on top of that. And this is why I actually, why I'm afraid that Cloud9 can turtle out this pretty easily. Because Sing Sing is now backed up by a BKB, by a Shallow Grave, and the Aegis on top. Like, to kill this guy, it takes quite some fun. Plus, of course, Eternal Envy now being super tanky. I mean, not super tanky. Of course, there is much better farm you can go for on the Lone Druid. He's level 16, that's kinda okayish, but still, the Lone Druid getting more farm is a dangerous thing.
At least Eternal Enemy went for the Vladimir's offering, so they have a lot more armor to deal with, at least. Plus getting some lifesteal on the Spirit Bear, as well as the extra damage for all of his team. It's not too bad, and actually Mjolnir finished on Bone 7 as well. So if he can get a nicely placed Berserker's Call with the Mjolnir effect on himself and the Blade Mail, he can actually make NEXT.kz do a lot of damage to themselves.
Yep, definitely. Like, the two Mjolnirs, it's pretty decent actually. If the fight is clumped up, like, all these charges coming, and there we finally see the mass open wards coming out. There is theoretically a cliff. The question is, do they use it and jump in? The cliff is coming out, but like, Sing Sing is pretty far away. Well, he got no TP, so Sing Sing is definitely part of this fight. This tier 2 is going down, and now NEXT.kz can just back off, and they can wait out the Aegis if they really want to.
Yeah, it would benefit for them to wait at least 1 or 2 more minutes, if not the entire duration of the Aegis, because Stalkat is getting really close to the Shiva's card, which is going to be quite an important pickup in those team fights.
Yep. But I don't like the fact, like, this game started so chaotic and everything, so much fighting, but now, like, as I said, like, Cloud9, they sort of flipped the switch. They were like, hey guys, do we want to win? And they're like, yeah, actually, I think we want to win this. So, and now they were like, okay, let's go serious mode then, let's go farming because we got the late game. They're well aware of this, and so far it also doesn't seem that NEXT.kz really wants to do something, especially not against the Aegis. And now we see a 4-man smoke coming out, and the question is, do they find something? I mean, Mantis is at the moment camping directly on an observer ward, and
There's the Berserker's Call coming out, and those right clicks, Daedalus crit, my god.
He was already here, just to be ready to jump down. Oh, but they go for...
Yeah, they're gonna get the
Envy
Eternal
instead.
Envy maybe. Actually, Kotor is so tanky. He's not going down at all at the moment. And Bone 7 with a Berserker Skull once again. Stalkat will take the fall. What the fuck? He's there, but the Overgrowth just got used. The Poison Touch is there as well. And the Timbersaw actually might have to back off because he's 1 versus 4 at the moment. Uses the Chakram to slow them down. There's the lead shield coming out and a long range Timber Chain. He should be safe.
But they're still chasing. They know he's just won. There's the Plink, but the Plink on the other side, just at the same time. So I think he actually makes it out. So, wow, Timbersaw actually the reason that this is not a too horrible fight. It's just a 2-for-1, but still, like you saw, they tried to get the Lone Druid down and they failed badly on it. He was taken out till the entire team was there. Oh, now he's getting greedy. It's the second time he baits out the dagger on Bone 7 and Plink's out in this at the same second.
But yeah, that's a big problem for NEXT.kz at the moment. I mean, as Slark went for the Eye of Skadi, he's not dishing out too much damage. Of course, he wasn't even part of the last picked off first. But without Mantis or Watafaka, NEXT.kz have virtually 0 damage if they don't use the Serpent Wards. So Eternal Envy with his 35 armor is quite tanky.
But the funny thing is the graphs speak another language. We have 12k experience for NEXT.kz and we have 5k gold for Next. This is pretty interesting because it feels like that Cloud9 is ready for fighting. Like Eternal is absolutely tanky. Sing Sing still got actually the Aegis expired and now he picked up a Sacred Relic. Okay. Do we see YOLO
Divine.
Gaming? Divine, please. Yes, thanks.
I think
He goes
so.
for Divine, they wait for the next Roshan and they finish this game. Right?
Yeah, if he gets the next Aegis, he's definitely going Divine, I think. I mean, they don't have much to lose because they're in the playoffs anyway for sure already.
Yeah. Now for them it would, I think if they would win both, they take the first spot. I'm not sure about the stats actually on the European division, but like they're 2 wins behind for number 1. But yeah, for them it doesn't matter because for them it's finals either way, so they don't have to take it too serious. And NEXT.kz, as far as I remember, they're like the last in the European division, and I don't think there's any difference for NEXT.kz, but just playing against
The only thing for NEXT.kz is that if they win both games, they will actually head towards the tiebreakers, whether they're gonna drop to the second division straight away or play in the Division 1 and 2 playoffs.
Ah, okay, so it actually matters for NEXT.kz here to score.
Yeah, but they do need to win both games here, as well as the tiebreaker later on. With He, I think it was.
Well, against
Oh, Divine?
Yep, the Divine is out on Sing Sing, so now we talk. And how's Roshan? Well, Roshan is respawning pretty soon. So actually everything going according to plan for Cloud9 there. This is Divine into Roshan. Hopefully the Roshan doesn't get contested for them, and then then they can pretty much finish the game.
Well, if Sing Sing doesn't get caught, I mean, without the Aegis of course, he will just kill everybody. He's critting for 1.5k.
Yep, it's ouch, really ouch. But then again, we saw NEXT.kz delivering really nice fights. So if they manage to take out Sing Sing, maybe even after an Aegis or something, then well, if they lose the Aegis, this is just game the other way around.
Yeah, it might be. It's really intense at the moment. Like, Watafaka has been farming really well on the Timbers, so actually first in net worth as well. Just barely, but still. But he's going for a Mjolnir of his own, so he wants the lightning procs as well going around, especially if he finishes the Mjolnir and actually activates it on a target.
Yeah, it's really nice. Now, like, in the case of Axe, he will definitely do that on himself, and yeah, the lightning will just fly around all the way for everything he calls. That's, it's pretty easy. Oh, there's a relocate. But it's just Wisp. Oh my god, Wisp, what you doing?
Oh man, don't die. Please don't die. There's the Berserker's Call coming out. I think he cannot survive this. A few more seconds, but no, dunked by both.
That was some greedy relocate, like really just to farm a couple creeps, solo relocate on the Wisp. I mean, he's only out for 30 seconds, but this gives them exactly the window for this funny guy here holding this Aegis. And it's also the third Roshan. There is a cheese coming out, and that's... oh well. This is the Aegis on Sing Sing, protecting Divine. And of course, we have to look at the buybacks. Buyback status is negative for Mr. Beep Beep. That means he actually put NEXT.kz in a troublesome position.
Well, at least the relocate is coming up in another 7 seconds, so he can get there with a moment's notice. But Sing Sing currently just soloing Roshan. He's killing him so damn fast.
1480 crit on Roshan. He does not care.
Then he's oh, there's the Serpent Doors coming up, but Sing Sing gets the Aegis before, activates the BKB as well. Actually, Bone 7 drops really low Stalk at nice Shiva's card usage, but the Shadow Shaman goes down and Eternal Envy. Can he pick up anything? Put the cheese on anyway, but two heroes are down and Sing Sing might be in trouble. His BKB wore off already. Eternal Envy has to back off as well, gets slowed by the Chakram, but nobody wants to man fight Sing Sing with the Divine.
Who stole the Aegis?
Now Aegis is on Sing Sing.
Oh, but the Roshan kill went the other way around, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was actually the Aegis theft was done by Sing Sing himself, but the Roshan went to the Radiant side.
Is there a gem or some sentries? Because we might be in big trouble.
Well,
now he's TPing out though. Should
yeah,
be
he
fine.
has a gem, but like, yeah, NEXT.kz, as I said, if they had vision, they would have gotten so many more kills this game. But like, they don't really care. There is not a single sentry, no dust, no gem whatsoever. There's nothing on them, really nothing. And now Timbersaw finishing the Mjolnirs as well.
Well, I really think that the Timbers actually might need a Shiva's card of his own, or even go for the Assault Cuirass, because they need all the armor they can get against Sing Sing.
Oh well. Oh well, but this game, I actually thought it might already turn around at this Roshan, but now, well, okay, the Aegis is up on Sing Sing, but like, they have to do something with it. They have to go now, or otherwise NEXT.kz was just, I don't know, waiting out, I guess. We have to look at the crafts. Like, still, NEXT.kz is 7,500 in lead and 15k for the experience and climbing. So they're doing quite well on everything, but still, like, the late game potential coming out by Cloud9 with Sing Sing Divine Rapier, it's so scary. I think this lead of Next will just melt away if Sing Sing gets in a position where he can just right click the targets. I mean, he's critting for almost 1,500. On Rosh, he had like even a tiny bit more with the medallion up, and of course his minus armor aura. And I don't know.
Yeah.
But Bone 7 now having the Assault Cuirass finished on the bear, also contributing to this. There's quite some minus armor coming out. The Dazzle, the aura by the Shadow Fiend, medallion is coming out, and now the Assault Cuirass. So there's not much armor left for NEXT.kz.
Yeah, there definitely isn't. I mean, the only one who can tank it up somewhat is the Centaur Stalcat, because he has the Shiva's card.
Oh,
although, well, Timbersaw can just tank it with pure HP pool, but not for too long. I mean, a few crits and even he's gonna go down really fast.
look at this tower, just being melted by Sing Sing. And I don't know, Mantis tried to go for some split push, but Cloud9, they know, like, we're faster, much faster. So we just
Oh,
keep
the
on going.
TP by Reeves, he might be in big trouble. He TP'd in without the Blink Dagger actually being active. That was a huge
Look
mistake.
at
But
this
this
damage.
tower, oh, Stalker goes into the stun onto Sing Sing, but tries to back off straight away. Shiva's card used as well. What the fuck are coming in, but BKB followed by Sing Sing. He has the lifesteal, he has the Aegis, and Reeves just gets killed.
Oh, but they back off.
Well, they got the BKB usage, I guess. Oh, what the fuck are going in? He has the Mjolnir effect on him, but look at that damage. Bone 7 wants to get the kill, but Sing Sing drops really low, goes for the Requiem of Souls, has his Shallow graved up. He hits all of the heroes almost, he's still alive, finally goes down, dropping the Aegis Mantis, killing off Eternal Enemy in the meantime, but Bone 7, nice Berserker's Fall, buying some time for Eternal Enemy, and he has to pounce away.
How's
This Berserker's Call just kept Eternal Enemy alive there.
There's no buyback on the Timber, and the Timber is the one who's dishing out so much damage now. Everybody alive from Cloud9. And yeah, no Master Open Wards, all the ultimates are out. This is looking grim, this is Rax.
Oh, there's Berserker's Call onto the Eye as well. There will be a dunk. Oh, He committed suicide, but Mantis wants to go in. He has to back off, though. Too many crits. He uses the bounce already, gets blocked by the creeps, but Stalcat was there with a nice hoof stomp.
Look at the rats just dying. Yeah, just a pretty solid team fight there by Cloud9, and they head off.
Oh, there's Stampede, there's a hoof stomp as well, but BKB by Sing Sing. He's just turning it around. Mantis comes in, as does Watafaka, but there comes the overgrowth, and Sing Sing just right clicks away. Doesn't even need to use the Satanic, or does it? Actually drops down Divine Rapier on the ground. Eternal Enemy going down as well. Who picked up the Rapier? Is it still on the ground? I'm not sure. But 4 heroes down, and Bone7 gets the blink away, but I think he's gonna get chased down. Timberchain.
He got it.
Oh,
they have to find him.
Yeah, he's going down.
Oh my god. The Divine Rapier is on the ground, and it's been picked up by the Slark. This is a very, very happy Slark. So Cloud9, I don't know, they didn't go back, and they paid for it dearly. So, and now we see Mantis being brought in by the relocate. The cliff is coming out. Now the buybacks are coming out. Like theoretically, Sing Sing has buyback. Yeah, Lone Druid. They have pretty much all the buybacks they need. But look at this, 59 essence shift.
Yeah, that's
this is
sick.
just nuts. This is just
yeah.
nuts.
He had 177 stolen agility.
Oh, and they go for tier 4s.
Yeah.
They go
this
for tier
might
4s.
be GG. Buybacks come by Sing Sing as well as Eternal Enemy. So Mantis just going for the tier 3 instead. As Watafaka tanks it up, comes in as well. I think they're gonna go for double Rexing and back off maybe. Watafaka, will he get rooted up? No, he won't. There's Io coming in as well. They get the double Rex. Mantis goes for more. Eternal Enemy, just a few right clicks and he gets bounced up. Shallow Grave comes in as actually Mantis drops really low but uses the Shadow Dance, goes for Aoi, gets that kill as well, and Watafaka gets the kill on Eternal Enemy but goes down in return to Sing Sing's right clicks. But tier 4 towers down, and this is the ancient going as well.
Look at the damn attack speed.
There's the bounce onto Sing Sing. The BKB doesn't help whatsoever.
What a throw by Cloud9! Jesus Christ! What a game! This is just amazing. So we saw Divine Rapier coming out by Sing Sing. I actually thought they have the upper hand. It was a horrible fight for NEXT.kz, but they overstated their welcome. They stayed in lane. They didn't go back immediately after, and it went horribly. Like Bone7 was saving actually the Divine Rapier, but he didn't make it out with it. So the Slark with almost 60 stacks stolen agility, plus of course the items on top of it. Easy game for him, and he was even empowered by the damn Wisp. Anyway, this is a best of 2, guys, so stay tuned. The next game will come in a second.